The Light of Hope Award is presented to an individual, organization, foundation, or corporation who has demonstrated a lasting and extraordinary commitment to the mission of Jackson County CASA. I'm so pleased to announce that this year's Light of Hope Award winner is Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
When kids come into care, our #1 preference is for them to stay with family, to stay with people that they know so that they feel comfortable, so that the transition out of their parents' home isn't as traumatic. We try to lessen the trauma in the best ways that we can, and one of the best ways that we can do that is to make sure that they stay with somebody safe and appropriate who they know. It's very hard to do that when you're asking someone to take in 4, 5, 6 kids in order to be able to keep siblings together, and ask those people at the same time to make sure that they have beds for all of those children. And that's where Sleep in Heavenly Peace is able to come in and provide those beds so that children spend the least amount of time outside the home of a relative in a foster home and are able to spend every night with someone that they already know and trust in a place where they feel safe.
We build beds for kids because we figure on average there's about 2% of the population that don't have beds of their own. Most people don't realize that it's a problem. I tend to describe it as a problem that's behind 4 walls and a locked door. And very few people get beyond that door to see that situation.
A couple of years ago, we made connection with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and they are an organization who brings together volunteers to build, create, assemble, and then deliver beds for kids who don't otherwise have beds in their homes. So they give not only kids a safe and comfortable place to sleep, but also dignity.
We had our first build in June of 2018. In our first year, we built 110 beds. In 2019, we built 550 beds. And I estimate 160 of those have gone to CASA children. We deliver all of our beds fully furnished. So when we go on our deliveries, we set the beds up and assemble them. We bring in brand new mattresses and brand new bedding, brand new pillows. Everything is brand new, packaged, and for a lot of these kids, it's the first time they've ever had anything that wasn't a hand-me-down. We come across a lot of kids who, this is their very first bed. We've actually delivered to children who are 14, 15 years old and never had a bed. We've delivered to children who've never even had a pillow to lay their head on. You know, we get so many different reactions from the children when we deliver beds to them. Most of them are, you know, joyful, and you know, it's a lot of laughs. We interact with the children during those deliveries, and they help us put their beds together. So, you know, most of the time it's laughing. Sometimes the children are overwhelmed. I don't know that it's the bed themselves. Maybe it's just the thought that somebody cared enough to do something for them like that. We are a 100% volunteer organization. And our pay for what we do is the smiles and the hugs and the occasional I love yous. That's our reward for what we do. My wife Lisa is our vice president of our chapter, and she handles all the logistics for the most part. She has a hard time speaking about what we do because of the emotions involved. We look at these kids as our kids. We love these kids, and my wife can probably tell you every child's name that we've delivered beds to. But just to see the joy that a bed brings, the joy that a pillow brings,
We have family members all the time that want to step in and bring children into their home. They have the love, they have the safety, they have the support. They don't have the room, they don't have the extra beds. Sleep in Heavenly Peace provides an excellent resource for our families to provide the beds that are needed in homes that are already safe with caregivers that children trust.
We're so grateful to them as our Light of Hope Award winner this year that they provide this critical service to the children and families that we serve.
When you see the impact of this gift, giving this child this bed, it really changes your heart, and it lights a fire inside you, and you just want to do it again and again and again.